Once you have a solution to your EES program, you might want to organize it so that it's easy to understand. In the entering and solving equations lessons, we talked about how you can add comments to the equation window itself, and that's always a good idea. So here's the equation window for the EES on-ramp exercise 3 solution, and you'll notice that I've added a bunch of comments, and I've included sort of both comment types. So there's type 1, which are these normal comments, and then type 2, which have an exclamation point. And I can control how these comments look by opening up the preferences window. So select preferences from options, and then navigate to the display tab. And here's where I can control how the text in the equations window are displayed, so including the comments here. If you move over to the syntax tab, you'll see other similar choices like how recognized functions, keywords, and variables are all displayed. The solution itself can be organized most easily using key variables. So the solution window in a large EES program will contain many variables, and they're going to be all listed alphabetically. And sometimes they can contain so many that it's hard to identify the ones that are maybe most critical to the user or the ones that are asked for in a problem statement. So if you want to focus attention on a particular variable or two, we can highlight their appearance within the solutions window. And to do this, you would just right-click on the variable of interest, and that would bring up the specify format and units dialog. And we've already used this dialog before to specify the units and the alternate units. But if you notice here, you can also highlight the variable of interest in various ways. So here I'm gonna box this variable, and I'll make its background yellow. So it really draws attention to it here in the solutions window. You can select a subset of all these variables in your solutions window, and you can make them key variables. So the way you do that is you select the variable of interest, and you again right-click, and in this same dialog box you would click the key variable checkbox, and what will appear then is an edit box in which you can write some descriptive comments about the variable that you're looking at. So here I'll do this for the flow rate. Once you select OK, what you'll see is that immediately there's a new tab that appeared in the solutions window, and that new tab is allowing you access to only the key variables. So this is the key variables window, and all the variables that have been identified as key variables are going to be placed in the key variables window together with their associated descriptive comments. So let's go ahead and add some other key variables here. So in the key variables window here, you can sort of move the variables around. You do that just by dragging them up and down with the mouse. You can customize this window in several other ways. So if you click the right mouse button, you get this pop-up menu, and you can see you can add things like text and separators and so on. And so here, let's go ahead and organize this key variables window into two sort of sections. The upper section will be pump related variables, and the bottom section will be PV panel related variables. And now we have this nice solution that's very easy to understand and will look nice when we go ahead and print it, which is the subject of the next lesson.